Hello, everyone. Welcome to the EFT Business Spotlight. We are EFT MBA coaches, Alina Frank
and Craig Weiner.
Yes. Yeah. So we're here spotlighting another EFT business that we really want you to know about. There's some fantastic work being done by EFT coach Bobbie Baker, who's joined us today to talk about her work, and her program is called Love Your Meat Suit. So welcome, Bobbie.
Hi, thank you so much. It's great to be here.
Great to have you here. I love the name of that, Love Your Meat Suit, and we're going to hear more about what that means. So why don't we just start off asking you a little bit about who is it that you help? Like, you know, we know that you're being of service to a population, and we want to know who you work with, who you love to work with, and who you help out there in the world.
Yeah. Well, I work with women who hate their bodies, you know, just due to the ordeal of growing up and living in today's society. You know, women whose sense of worth and purpose often comes from a number on a scale or the reflection in a mirror. You know, I just help them to learn how to love themselves unconditionally in this moment, just as they are, without limits, rules, or restrictions.
Great, because that's really needed.
It is. It's really important work that you're doing.
Yeah.
And so, how is it that you work with women? Do you work? So tell us where you're located. Do you see people in person or other ways? How do you do that?
Right. I work with women in person out of my home. I'm located just a little northeast of a town called Green Bay, Wisconsin. I also work via Skype and over the phone, so I can work with people anywhere in the world, actually.
So Green Bay, is that like the Green Bay Packers?
It is.
So you're a Packer backer.
I am a cheesehead through and through.
That's great. That's great.
So let me ask you, if there's somebody right now that's watching this and going, oh, that's totally me. What she's talking about, I totally get that. I have a problem with my body. I'm not okay. I don't like to look in the mirror. That whole kind of issue. What would be something that right now you have the opportunity to share with them that you'd like to offer somebody that's listening going, that's me?
Yeah, I think first of all, I'd want them to know that they're not alone. And that's very important to know. So often we feel isolated and alone. And so first of all, I'd want them to understand that they're not alone, that there are others out there that feel the same way. And secondly, one of the things that I would recommend just as a quick, easy little first step is to start treating themselves in even just one little way, the way they would somebody that they deeply care about. You know, so often we're more than happy to treat everybody else really well, and we treat ourselves horribly. And, you know, we've been taught by society that the best way to get healthy and take care of ourselves is to hate ourselves thin. That if we love ourselves the way we are, that nothing will change. And through all this courses and studying that I've done, I've come to realize, using my own life as a template, that the exact opposite is true, that the true transformation comes with just loving what is, and that allows the body to do what it was naturally created to do, which is to heal itself. So just start treating yourself the way you would treat somebody you care about.
Yeah, that's lovely.
And what are some ways that you help women do that?
I just got them through what's stopping them from learning to love themselves. We use tapping and various tools, meditation and visualization. I have a retreat coming up in a few weeks, and I plan to do those frequently throughout the year at different locations. I teach classes. I'm just trying to get the word out there and help people to understand. We've had it backwards all these years, and we've tried hating ourselves thin for so long, and the obesity rate is skyrocketing, and women are hating themselves more and more every day. So, it really is about learning to love yourself just as you are.
So, Bobbie, how did you originally get into this work, and maybe a little bit about how you got into this particular arena of specialization, but also how'd you find tapping?
Yeah, I got into this line of work, I think, because it's been my life. I've been a member of this population for the majority of my life, and I've tried all the different, tried the different magic potions and pills, and I was waiting for that miracle to happen, and I've tried hating myself thin, and it wasn't until I went through the training, and tapping has really kind of been the big catalyst for me. I learned how to do tapping. I've used tapping to get over a 40-plus year addiction to Coca-Cola. And through the MBA program that I'm taking with you guys, and that one very important phone call where I felt like I was butting my head up against a wall, and I couldn't start helping others until I was the perfect ideal weight and until I was where I needed to be. And you so beautifully said to me, Alina, on the phone, and it made such a huge difference for me when you said, you know, Bobbie, is it about losing the weight and releasing that, or is it about loving where you are right now and loving your body? And all the bells and whistles went off, and, you know, everything just opened up for me, and it's been pouring forth since then. And it's been a wonderful ride since then. I've really embracing learning to love myself in each moment. And it is an ongoing thing. It's not an overnight thing. It is an ongoing thing. And yet, as I've continued to do it, it's the weight release has just become an effortless side effect. And the learning to love myself and be grateful in each moment has been one of the greatest gifts. And I thank you for that. So yeah, that's how I came to it. And I love tapping.
Excellent.
And the loving your meat suit. It's just great. But I'd love to hear what you wanted to share just about that as we wind down with this.
Yeah, the love your meat suit kind of came to me actually the morning after that phone call with Alina. And I was in the shower and I was like, I don't know what to call this. And it's like, well, you know, on these different shows, they call our bodies a meat suit. And when I said it, it made me laugh. And I'm all about bringing laughter and lightness to life. And that helps to increase love and all those types of things. So when I say it, it makes people smile and laugh. And, you know, and occasionally someone will say, oh, that makes me think of Lady Gaga and her meat suit that she wore, meat dress. And I'm like, whatever gets it out there. I thought it was just a really catchy way for people to understand this is a vehicle that's carrying us through this life. And how do we want to be carried?
That's great. And so given that, how do people find you?
Yeah, how can someone find you?
Wonderful question. They can go out to the internet and go to www.loveyourmeat, that's M-E-A-T, yourmeatsuit.com. So loveyourmeatsuit.com, and it has all my connection information out there. They can call me, text me, email me, whatever they're most comfortable with.
Great.
That's great.
Thank you so much, Bobbie. You're doing amazing work in the world, and it's inspirational to many who really need that message.
You're really an inspiration. Thank you.
Thank you all. Thank you. All right. Thank you all for joining us, and we'll be back here with another Business Spotlight soon.
We will.